Welcome back to NSUSpartans.com for our 2012-2013 women's basketball season preview. Head coach Debra Clark enters her 4th year with the Spartans, and they're coming off one of their best seasons in 10 years as the Spartans won 12 games last year. With the veteran team this year, Coach Clark knows that consistency will be the key to elevating the program this year.
I think it's very important that we're consistent. Even with the improvement that we made, there were a lot of games I felt we gave away last year. We didn't play the entire time. Either came out with a slow start or had a slow finish. But I think consistency is going to be important.
With better depth this year, Coach Clark is pleased with her veterans stepping up into new roles.
And I think with the team that we have, this year is my first recruiting class are seniors. So we've been talking about, since we've been here, rebuilding. I think we're now at the stage where we are a veteran team. We should be closing out games. We should be able to give a good effort every single night because of our experience. They know what's out there in the league. They know where we are. And I think the addition of the returning players maturing, the people relying on, Ray Corbo, Bartavia, Quanisha Leonard, all had great summers. They've come back a little older, a lot more mature, a little bit more focused about what it is we have to do.
With 2 junior college players coming in, it's a luxury for Coach Clark and her staff to have them step into major roles right away.
And with the addition of 2 junior college players in Cache Barnes and Ava Parham, both came from a winning program. They won the Division II National Junior College Championship. So I think with the mixture of all that, it makes for a good season.
Coach Clark also believes that freshman Tamara Majette will play a huge role once she makes the transition into their system.
Early. Tamara, in the other respect, great athlete, great basketball player. She's just making the transition from high school to college basketball right now. Once she makes that transition, she's going to be a great addition in the post for us. Long for athletic play, gets up and down the floor well, but just a matter of her getting comfortable in our system right now.
Coach Clark believes that having depth in the post will allow them to run several different combinations.
Rachel's a great 4. Q has been playing some 4 and some 5 for us. Ashley Dillard, a sophomore who has really grown significantly since last year. She'll be able to come and give us some quality minutes. Chrissy Parker, her size, she's a solid 5. Again, we'll have to see in a game situation how she's done. It's been a year since she played, but I think the depth and the different combinations that we have there gives us a lot of flexibility in the post. And I think the biggest thing is we've got post players who can finish. You know, Q and Bartavia, they're both great finishers around the basket. That's one thing Rachel will have to have her improvement. Great rebounder, but she needs to convert on some of those offensive rebounds. And then Tamara, again, once she matures, she'll be a great addition down there also.
Clark also believes that having more overall depth will allow the Spartans to substitute more freely without having drop-off in production.
And we have a lot of depth. I mean, with Rika and Ray, you know, Cache coming off the bench, that's quality offense right there. Jasmine, she is much more mature. I feel very confident in her coming and giving Rika a breather without having a lot of drop-off. Ava can play the 2 and the 3. Ebony, another player who was trying to find herself last year. She had a great summer working out. She's back, you know, she's confident. That's instant offense for us. So I think, like I said, go back to we have a lot more depth, quality depth coming in when we can substitute and not feel we have a drop-off.
Because the Spartans are much more experienced this year, Coach Clark is expecting her team to perform like a veteran squad.
We have 2 freshmen, Tamara, we have a young lady in Janelle Cannon who walked on. She's going to be a bright spot on the perimeter for us. But outside of that, everyone on the roster has some college experience, and we need to play like a veteran team.
Because the Spartans were competitive in the MEAC last season, Coach Clark knows that teams are not going to take them lightly this year.
Hampton, Howard, and Coppin are the only 3 teams we have not beat since we've been here. Yes, yeah. And FAMU. And so those teams, and I know those coaches well, they're not going to take us lightly. And then from our point of view, we have to play and be prepared for people not to take us lightly. Last year we were picked dead last. Okay, this year we were picked as 9th, so that's a little improvement there. So again, with that comes a lot more productivity, a lot more responsibility on our part.
Because the Spartans were picked no better than they finished last season, Coach Clark knows only time will tell if that proves to be true.
I mean, if there's some people that we beat that finished ahead of us. So again, they may be saying that we've gotten better, but not really to the point where we can compete in the middle, upper part of the league. So that remains to be seen.
The Spartans open up their regular season this Friday at Joseph Eccles Hall at 6 p.m. against the University of Pennsylvania. For more information on your Norfolk State women's basketball team, visit www.nsuspartans.com.